This is David Kaye from K-Man Productions USA, based in Burbank, California. The nature of some of the voice work I do is radio station imaging, or as I like to call it, promotional branding and station identification. In this realm of the business, it's important to make sure that you're set up as a proper company, as you're a business. It's not a fly-by-night deal by any stretch of the imagination. A lot of people think they can kind of get into it and doing radio stuff and doing imaging. And it's yes and no. You better have the equipment. You better be prepared to work a lot and take care of your voice, because radio stations like to use you a lot. They like to, in a contract traditionally, there's a page or two a month, or whatever your agent negotiates, or whatever you negotiate for yourself. They'll stretch that out. They'll try and get as much as they possibly can on a page. So a radio station, as far as TV, there's little bits and pieces of stuff, and there's a page and stuff. But radio station imaging, some creative will sit there and try and get as much done on 1 or 2 pages that month. Usually, typically on a Monday or a Friday, a bulk of stuff will come in. But that's just the nature of the business. The business has changed over the years. You're dealing with the internet now. There's not as much money flowing around as there used to be. Some of the big companies are changing hands. We all know sort of how that's gone. The economy is different. But stations are still spending money on station voices. They're still going out and searching for them. And it's important, if you're looking for a station voice, you're in that category. There's many guys and girls out there doing it. It's important to find one who's available, B, who is versatile, because there's still stations that do, but gone are the days when you would hire 2 or 3 voices for different things. Now you have one voice, and if he or she can do different styles of reads for your promos or station identification, it's going to save you some money. That's a big deal. And I had a mentor of mine tell me once that when you're hired, or when you're the voice of the station, when a listener listens to the radio station, they traditionally, in their head, hear the voice as the owner. And it was something he learned from one of his mentors many years ago. Is if you're hired to be the voice of a radio station, you're that station's identifier. You represent that station. It's a big responsibility. It's not just I'm do the voice. No, that's the sound of the station. I hired you because you're representing them. So consider yourself to be the boss. And if you're hiring someone, that's sort of what you need to look at when you're hiring someone. Is do I want this voice to be? Do I want him to be the owner of the station, or to sound like he is, or to be the person who represents my station on a daily basis, sometimes up to 10 times an hour. So it's important when looking for a voice is to have those things in mind. When creatives, a note for creative folks, my book, less is always more. I remember doing affiliate or imaging work, radio imaging work for a station at one time, and the promos for the contests, I kid you not, were 90 seconds to at least 2 minutes. And I could have said the same thing in probably 15 seconds or less. The listener is smarter than that. They get it. And if they're going to sit through and listen to someone go on and on about a contest, they're gone either to another station or the internet, or it's over. So less is more, and the simpler the better. And it sounds cooler. If you've ever listened to Kiss FM Los Angeles, some of the promos are one word. That's it, Kiss. That's a promo, and that's all. And people get it. Oh, contest, call, now, win. $10,000 cash. All they really need to know, if they need to know more than that, or what the contest is called, or what you have to do, there's a way to say it in less words. So keeping the station moving forward has a lot to do with how the creative comes through, and that's really important. It's fun for the voice guy. You're not burning out his voice. And as far as the station, the GM or the program director, it keeps his station moving forward, getting the music on, and it's I guess it's symbiotic. The voice and the production and music should all sound very similar. It shouldn't be all over the map. So with that being said, if you're going to be voicing stuff for radio stations, note that number one, the business has changed. There's even more opportunities now because of satellite radio, still revenue stream issues. But if you want to get into it, there's places you can put your voice. There's internet radio stations. You can do a lot of marketing on your own on the internet now to market to radio and TV stations. But be prepared to be a business. You're a businessman. They want to hire you. They want you available. They want you versatile. And there's a certain style you need to keep in mind. There's parameters on being a radio imaging voice. So that means listening to what's out there now, listening to what's out there in the past, and maybe developing your own style, more conversational, a little bit something different, but there are parameters. You're selling the station. You're the station voice. Big responsibility. So basically that's, in a nutshell, imaging work as far as I see it through, station program directors, creative, and voice people. Hope you learned something from it. That's radio imaging. I'm David Kaye.